Welcome to North Tees and Hartlepool Voices, telling the stories of our people and community in our trust.
I'm Elliot Kennedy, and we go behind the scenes today with Sara Hutchinson.
Hi.
Hello Sara, what's your job?
I am a mortuary assistant. I'm one of a small team of people who work within our mortuaries, taking care of deceased patients, just like the live ones, but we maintain patient dignity and respect at all times. Check identification, property, ensure patient's paperwork is completed, and just make sure the patient remains safe and cared for whilst they're in our care.
And what does a typical day look like?
First thing on a morning when we arrive at work, we check our patients that have been admitted overnight, and then we admit them onto our electronic mortuary register. We obviously check their identification, any property, clothing, record any implanted devices like pacemakers. We then change sheets and clothing if they become soiled for any reason. We then liaise with our bereavement services to ensure they are aware of our new admissions. Most of the rest of our days split between cleaning the mortuary, assisting the funeral directors when they come to collect their patients, and just helping families who come to visit their loved ones throughout the day. And
do you deal with all patients that come down?
Yes, we do, with children, babies and adults, early pregnancies, all the way through to a patient aged of 102 is actually the eldest that I can remember we've dealt with. Myself and the team, along with bereavement services, do support mums and families, and they're able to come in and visit and hold their babies in our care. With Baby Loss Awareness Week recently, I think it's really important to speak about baby loss and make people aware that we have facilities to help support the bereavement process. We can also help with funeral advice. While we always remain professional, we are that empathetic ear and at times that shoulder to cry on.
And what's your favourite part of your job?
My favourite part of the job is helping with the families. Quite often people have misconceptions of how their loved ones will look or how the mortuary will look. It's very rewarding when someone comes to visit at the mortuary and they thank us for making their loved ones look so well and just showing how nice a place their loved one is staying. We always treat our patients as if they are our own family, and I think we would like our loved ones to be treated. Some staff have had family come through our mortuary, and it's nice to know that they have been given the best possible care. I also like when families share stories of their loved ones. Sometimes it just describes how they used to be. It helps us to feel connected to our patients as human beings and know that they were loved and cared for.
What advice would you give, or something you would like the living to know about the mortuary?
Just that the mortuary is not how you see it on TV. It's a professional environment. It's just like a ward for the deceased, really. If someone has any concerns, needs advice or assistance in regards to death of a loved one or patient, just contact us, as the mortuary and bereavement team are very knowledgeable and experienced and can help advise, guide or signpost you to the information you require.
And lastly, what would you say to someone who is wanting to work with the deceased?
Why not? It's very rewarding. You get to look after families and deceased patients when they're at their most vulnerable. I enjoy it, and I get to work with some amazing people in the team. If you like to deliver excellent patient care, then the mortuary is the place for you.
Well, thank you, Sara. That's Sara Hutchinson.
Thank you for joining us. Till next time, you've been listening to NTH Voices.